work on that song by Maneskin called Beggin. And it's a pretty cool song. I kind of gave myself a little bit of a chart here so that I can teach you the rhythm part of it, which is a little bit difficult because we're trying to get these mutes in there. So what I've done was I've decided that if we can get this going really well just on B minor, where we get this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... So basically what's happening there is when I'm counting, I'm getting, on the first beat we get this 1E and then we're going to hit it again on, strum it again on 2. So we got 1E and a 2E and we're going to mute that in. So we get this 1E and a 2E and And right after our mute and we're not going to leave the strings we're on. We're going to stay on the fret that we're on, but we're just going to release. No pushing hard on the back with your thumb or on the front with your fingers. You just release the pressure with your thumb releasing and your fingers, and then you get this mute. So we get this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and. Now the hard part's getting the up on the E after 3. So we get this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 is another mute. A lot of muting, but that's what makes the song sound so catchy, and it's got so much rhythm in it that makes you really want to groove to this song. So if we can get that fast, it sounds really cool, where we get this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. Now the cool thing is there is a riff at the beginning where he comes in. But first he starts on the chord and he gets this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and when you come to the 4, now we're not going to strum anymore on this. At the beginning of the song we get this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. So that should have been open on 4. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 4E and a 1E. Right, now we're back onto our chord and we're working these rhythms with the mutes. Pretty cool. Fast would be 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... If I count it as 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... I'm trying to release the pressure that we're pushing in on the and after 2, the E after 3, and on beats 4. We only have to worry about beats 4 after we start playing the verses all the way through. So the beginning would start off 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a... So we'll do it slow right from the beginning of the chord, just the intro part. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. Now you might want to turn the video off and just try to work through those rhythms and get them good, and then we can slowly work it up in speed. So I'll start off slow. If you shut the video off, practice that a bit. We'll do it again, but I'll slowly speed it up. So we get this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E, 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E, 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a gives you enough time to kind of work through that. You can slow it down with the gear on YouTube. The next move would be trying to keep that going. So the whole song would start off with a chord, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... Now we come all the way back to this, what we call C sharp half diminished. Basically finger 1's on string 5, 2's on 3, fret 4, finger 3's on string 4, fret 5, and your pinky is on string 2, fret 5. So some cool things to get going is that rhythm after, where we get this 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and you get the same strum from it. The only difference is we're not doing that 4 E and a 1, right? We're not getting that bass note line in the front of the B minor there. So to get the strum good and changing, it's still the same idea as we get a down, down, mute, up, mute, down, mute, up, down, up. And the beats that would fall on is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. So maybe you want to try it slow, something like, and we'll go through all the chords, E minor. Now the cool thing about changing to this C sharp half diminished is that you can see that finger 1's already on string 5 and finger 3's already on string 4. So you might want to practice just sliding those two and getting them to, finger 3 needs to get closer to finger 1 by 1 fret. So if you can practice changing that from a whole tone away to a half a tone away. A whole tone is 2 frets away. And when we slide these 2 fingers to there, we're really just a half a tone away because the next finger is right in front of the first one. So cool, you can practice doing things like that to help make your changes. Don't take your fingers 1 and 3 off the strings. Just kind of get your hand to pivot back this way and slide back and then drop these 2 where they're supposed to go. You're going to have to adjust finger 2, this guy right here. He's going to have to go up to string 3 as you get to here while your pinky goes down 1. But a great exercise to kind of build dexterity quick doing things, and you're going to have to go slow at first because I've been playing for quite a while changing all my chords, so my hand kind of works well for me. But that's all it is lots of practice. Drop finger 2 in maybe after you get the first 2 working good. I would focus on the first 2. And then after you get those 2, drop finger 2 in with those 2. If you start getting that moving good, then I would suggest trying to drop your pinky in on the bottom. And that change will come really fast if you take your time. Don't rush it. 5 minutes of just sliding back and forth with those fingers. You'll see after about a minute they'll start just working for you, or 2 minutes. And then try to get finger 2 to land on string 3, fret 4 with those 2. And right now we're on fret 4, string 5, and fret 5, string 4. That's what we're doing there. And here we're on string 5 and 4, on fret 7 and 9. Pinky's on string 3, fret 9, and finger 2's on string 2, fret 8. So we're sliding back and trying to get finger 3 to come in closer to finger 1, dropping finger 2 down on string 3 and working that exercise. The next exercise that's a little bit tougher is getting to the last chord, which is barring this F sharp major. And it's kind of cool to relate to the fact that finger 2 is already on its note. So if we slide back to fret 3 with finger 2 and then pivot in this way with our arm, we can notice that our wrist is back that way with our tuning keys for this chord. But as soon as I want to get to this F sharp, I have to come in this way. You can see my wrist, my thumb made my wrist pivot this way, but not up like this, still out. So we can get a pen or a pencil between the hand and our neck. Always is the best way to learn, and it is harder. Anything that's easy, there's probably a reason why it's easy, and you'll get caught somewhere down the road on your learning with your instrument. So everything I'm teaching you so you don't develop bad habits. See lots of people playing guitar like this, not good. Change that right away. Only moving fingers. If you want to learn more about chord changes and changing chords properly, go to tjseasyguitar.com and help support me. I pretty much do this all the time for YouTube. I don't get paid by YouTube. I never have. They don't give me my hours. They take hours away from me. So I have started my own tjeasyguitar.com. It's a website. It shows you solos, all kinds of hundreds of songs there. Almost 100 songs in my list, and tons to learn with great detailed lessons. So yeah, I'd appreciate the support, and if you check it all out, there are like 9 free lessons on the first page that teaches you how to change chords properly. So if you feel that you've been doing this lots, I would probably right away go and check those out and change that.